Video start ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಸರು ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್
So today I took a lot of buy entries and my bias was completely wrong. The reason why I was super bullish just because the weekly low and the daily low has been taken with the there's a big displacement in 15 and 1 hour. So I got 15 minutes fair value up and 1 hour fair value gap. So with that confidence I execute a lot of buy entry. I completely neglect the opposite price action, which means I fail to flip the direction. I fail to see the opposite price action, what happening from the seller's side. I do have a lot of things to validate the sell model, but still I neglected that. Mm, so this is the daily time frame. As you can clearly see, this is the only fair value in this whole swing. Last year has been spent. This is the only fair value which we have. It's clearly got ran through last week. So obviously, once it got ran through, what is the tolerability then? The tolerability obviously going to be this low. That's what that's what I marked in the morning, but I didn't give any importance to that. This is a very important thing, bro. This is the whole rally. This is only fair value, and it's got ran through with big displacement. It's failed to give some sort of market maker buy model. It's keep on selling from the last week, and you can see the Friday it was a strong close. So after take clear out, this is also a weekly low. So after and then this is a whole selling candle in the weekly time frame. So you can show that. So it's a strong selling candle. After sweeping this way, it's a strong selling candle. So the obvious probability is going to be this low. Obviously, this low, which you can see. With a strong sell, we can expect the continuation, right? We can expect the continuation. We can expect this is a draw on liquidity. But I don't have that much ideology in the morning. I was sad with the very simple approach like daily low swept, weekly low taken. So we can go for buy and it's a big displacement. We have fair in 1 hour and 15 minutes. I just because of that reason I neglected all those things from the opposite side, but actually today was completely bearish. And high time frame wise, it was super bearish. You can clearly see the big big candle in the daily time frame, right? This is a previous day high, and this is weekly low and daily low Friday. As you can clearly see, after clear out that weekly and daily low, what happened here? Clear out this low, big displacement. As you can clearly see, there is no structure, nothing found. Once it clear out this level, it's a good push to the upside. And only thing which made me feel bit comfortable for me to go for buy is this imbalance. So this is a breaker aligned with this big imbalance. So inside this range, I just looked for buy. Actually, it was nothing but the big displacement, right? I don't see any structure shift, nothing created here. It's just a big push to the upside after clear out the lows. And I marked out this fair value gap in 1 hour. So price go all the way up. Engineer this liquidity. So once the price come and sweep the liquidity, I looked for buy and target 1, 2, 3 targets. My target in the morning was this. Unfortunately, that was not correct. Unfortunately, that was not correct. So what happened in the morning? So this is the Asia session. In Asia session, it's break the low and it's keep on continuing lower. This is the London range, and price go all the way up. Price once come to this once it create the London high and low. You come all the way down and tap the fair value gap, go up, close of this high, and this is the loss manipulation leg, right? So go all the way up, place of this high. London high has been created. Then what happened? Structure shift. This is where I got the SMT. This is where the hero is shifted to SMT. This gives a structure shift at the displacement, which leaves this imbalance. So currently, what's going on? London has been taken, London has been swept. SMT structure shift, and it's also close below this one. So as so unless this value getting flipped, I am not going for any sort of buy. That should be my game plan, but I didn't. I neglected that. I was super bullish. I was like big displacement candle, so I was so there's a big candle. So once this low has been swept, I can go for buy. As per my plan, I went for buy. But the thing is, I don't find any strong I don't find any strong price action here, right? After clear out this low, if it prints market maker buy model like significant high, significant low, success shift, value creation, displacement, we got all those things inside this, and it would be a great thing. But I didn't get anything yet. It is after sweeping this low, it's kind of accumulating here. Rebalance to this imbalance and just break below and big displacement. It's kind of a pure selling in M5 time frame. As you can clearly see that this is M5. As soon as this level has been taken, it's a big straight up move that I don't find any structure here. I don't have any structure here. It's just a straight up move. So most of the time, this kind of straight up move not gonna be the valid one. But I didn't like notice that Asian range, London range. It's a big straight up move. I don't find any structure here. Let's go all the way up, just a quick pump. As soon as the land come all the way down, tap the 5 gap, go up, swept, one more time swept. This is where it's in the SMT structure shift with the clean fab area. Close all close below, right? What happened here? SMT structure shift, big fab area, clearly cannot close above this, so failed to close above this range. And it's kind of tap, come lower, go and sweep the internal, and it's kind of accumulating here. 1, 2, 3, almost 20, 25 minutes is accumulated here, and we start to sell off a bit later. Not a solid pricing. If I were to if I'm bullish after sweeping this low inside this fair value, if I'm bullish, which means I like to see the structure shift here, right? I like to see the structure shift, fair value get flipped with big displacement. If what happened? So low has been swept. I like to see the candle close above, okay? The candle closed above. I like to see the fair value get flipped. Once it get flipped, I like to see the displacement fair value creation. Nothing happened here, bro. It's just this whole move is just because of to rebalance this fair value. Structure shift, fair value getting tapped, internal getting swept, and this is internal getting swept, that low continuously getting protected, and it start to sell off all the way down towards the London low, and it's keep on going lower. That's it. So in 1 minute time frame, this is where I got manipulated a lot. That's the reason why I hate 1 minute. In 1 minute, this is where the internal liquidity, SLC liquidity has been swept, rebalanced to the M5 fair value gap, clears out the first leg, and it's flip all the favor gaps. So I entered my positions right here inside this range. I execute my positions here. I execute my positions, and I started to. I was like, in 5 minutes, I like to see a structure shift with big displacement, to see higher prices, right? And I did a lot of stupid stuff, bro. To be honest, here execute my position. Here execute my. After that, I had my pyramid position. After some time, I was like, no, if in 5 minutes I didn't get anything, I need to have a lot of confluences, so I don't want to hold my two positions. I just want to hold one position. If I get one more market model inside this range, I can go for one more thing. Unless I don't want to risk too much. I just kind of come up with some sort of planning. I close my position right here. I just plan to run one position. As soon as it's as soon as inside this family gap, let's print a market maker buy model. Aggressively start exiting my positions and put all the stop loss at this point, and it stopped me out. And this was my first entry, and this was my second entry. Both are both nothing. stopped for sure. It should stop me out in the future, but later. But I didn't let the market stop me out. I closed my position manually here, and I closed my position manually here. I closed my position manually here. Here after that, this is nothing, bro. I still I was like, okay, sweep, structure shift, fair value. I executing my positions here. I did a lot of things, bro. First entry, second entry, and third entry. Third entry is purely revenge. Purely revenge. No game plan, nothing. I was like, I lost a lot of money today, so I want to make that money back. So I what's that? So I just executing my position. So I was like, okay, fine. It's even though I didn't see the opposite side, opposite yeah, opposite face action. That's the very big thing, very big mistake for today. So this is the last. This is not even a family, but this is a family. Once it get flipped, which means it flipped, and it's leave these big imbalances, right? And this leave these big imbalances. Boom, this manipulation, everything has been flipped. It's rebalanced to this fair value gap. What happened once it reaches this fair value gap, it's a lead got flipped and it's got to this place. So 5 minutes failed to close above, and it's again a structure shift, and all fair value gaps to the left side got ran through, and which leave these imbalances. Once it's reached this fair value gap, what happened? The good reaction, like once it reached this imbalance, we stopped here, flip the recently formed bullish fair value gap, come and come inside, rejection, booms. Then it's again engineered, swept, big displacement, boom, 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 boom. So I was super bullish inside this range. I considered this flip. I got my positions. I felt a close here. And then I closed due to confusion, and I had one more position after this sweep, after the statistic. Then I was like super, and I closed all my position due to fear. And I see one more thing like this time if I only kept creating some sort of market buy model. So again I bought and it still stopped me out. A lot of stupid stuff happened today, bro. It's kind of pure selling. If I see this stuff in 5 minutes, it's purely yeah, it's clean market maker model, yeah, except that it flipped, whatever. It clearly flipped, it clearly hold the price, structure should big displacement. It failed to close above, first thing first. In 1 minute it flipped, but in 5 minutes, another time for 15 minutes, it failed to flip, failed to flip, internal getting swept, and this imbalance got ran through, which leave this imbalance here, right? Okay, structure shift, internal swept, and it's kind of again structure shift, which leave it's kind of flip all this guy, which leave this imbalances here. Once the price reach this imbalance, what happened? Clear flip. This recently found how to get clear flip, rejection, boom, 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 sell off. That's it. Nothing all right. So I wanna put a lot of rules and a lot of stuff in my setups, bro. I don't wanna operate impulsively. I don't have any plans in the morning. I was like pyramiding a lot of positions, closing positions. While my first entry was in drawdown, I execute my second position and I can't sit. I was afraid, scared to get to stop loss, so I closed one and I re-entered one. A lot of s- mistakes happened today. So I have to fix it in tomorrow session. If I trade, it should be standard fixed stop loss, fixed risk management, and it's should be 1:2. If I hit, boom, close the laptop and just walked away. I almost down 1.5. I don't care whether I can make it back, but I don't want to do aggressively as already get funded, so I don't want to do aggressively. So all I need to do wait for the clean, good setups. Don't so this messed up happened just because of this 1 minute. If I'm not come to 1 minute, I don't get anything else, right? If I'm not come to 1 minute, I'm not going to see this. I'm not going to execute these positions. I'm not going to execute these positions. I'm not going to do anything out of it. I I completely disrespect, neglect this SMT, this structure shift, this fair value gap, this inversion, this holding. At least I should exit my position here and put the stop at the high bro. At least what might be my risk if I identify that clearly, what's my risk here? Six pip risk. What's my take profit? It's skyrocketed, right? Because it's if according to this side, internal taken failed to close above, and it's literally flip all the fair value gaps here, and it's leave this imbalance. Once the price reach this imbalance, it's flipped. Boom, entered. Stop at the high, expecting lower prices. First target. First target this one. Second target this one. Boom. Clearly tick all the targets. That's it. I made a lot of mistakes today, so it's a good opportunity for me to learn a lot of things. I thought like I built consistency and I built a lot of things. I know a lot of things. No, it's not. Yeah, I do know something, and I do build my consistency score, but it's not enough. I have to be very peculiar with my entries, very picky. I need to be very picky with my entries and focus on my draw on liquidity, focus on my continuation trades. This is a pure continuation trade, but I was just because it swept the daily and weekly, I was just caught up into buy. It's okay, everything is all right. I can fix it back, I can fix everything. So all I need to do, I want to do, I want not to repeat the same mistakes because I keep on repeating the same mistakes so far. Like I was not strict with my stop loss. First thing first, I was adding pyramiding position due to greed, and I failed to sit on my hands and watch the price action. Because of that, I get scared and close my position due to that pyramiding thing, and I keep on manipulating my stop loss, keep on touching my stop. That's one more mistake, and I always fail to give importance to opposite price action. That's what I need to focus on in following days, and I need to size it down. I don't want to size up right now. I want to size it down. I want to trade with very minimum risk, like $25, like that. And I don't want to risk much. I just wait patiently, and once I get my entry, I execute $25. And once it gives 1:2, I'm good. I'm done. Even 1:1.5, I'm done. No issues. So I have to fix my risk, and I have to fix my plan, and everything should be pre-planned. I wanna execute my plan. That's it. So yeah, let's see in the tomorrow morning how it's gonna work. Since I was not in a good mind in the morning, I was constantly getting smoked by the market. I was not trading ES or Nasdaq in the morning. I just try to speculate it, but I don't have any idea what's going on in that futures market. So I just not traded, took a trade today. That's it. So tomorrow we'll see. Tomorrow I guess CPI. So we'll be more cautious with that. Let's see. Boom.